Ever wonder if the secret to amazing skin isn't in some brand new high-tech lab, but maybe, just maybe, it was written down thousands of years ago? Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today. A brand that's taking ancient wisdom and pairing it with the tech you use every single day. Let's get into it. You know the feeling, right? You're staring at this wall of skincare products, totally overwhelmed. You grab something, hope for the best, and you end up with even more irritation. It's this crazy cycle, what we call the modern skin paradox. We're all trying to get flawless skin, but a lot of the time our own efforts just make things worse. And it turns out the real problem isn't the product itself, it's that we're starting with the wrong diagnosis. So, to fix this totally modern mess, the minds behind SHAM did something different. Instead of looking forward to the next big chemical breakthrough, they decided to look way back, to the original masters of skincare. And where did they look? Ancient Egypt. And look, this wasn't just about simple makeup or cosmetics. What they found was this incredibly advanced system that blended medicine, chemistry, and even belief. I mean, we're talking about a system built on real observation and results, ages before modern labs were even a thing. And this wasn't just guesswork. We're talking hard evidence from ancient texts like the Ebers Papyrus, which is basically one of the oldest medical books in the world. It laid out actual remedies. For instance, they used honey, not just because it was sweet, but because they knew it had antimicrobial properties. They used plant oils, not just for a nice smell, but for serious moisture to battle that dry desert air. This was real observational science, and that's the very foundation SHAM built its ingredients on. But it wasn't just about the ingredients, you know? It went way deeper. The whole philosophy was centered around this concept called Mot. It's all about harmony, balance. To the ancient Egyptians, healthy skin wasn't just skin deep. It was a reflection of your whole body's balance, even your spiritual state. You could almost call it the original wellness movement. And that big picture, holistic idea, that is the absolute soul of the SHAM brand. Okay, so you've got this amazing ancient philosophy. But how do you turn that into a modern business, a real entrepreneurial venture? Let's break it down. First off, the name, SHAM. It's actually convergence itself. It's an acronym for the brilliant founders, Shad, Habiba Samich, Habiba El-Sayed, and Mariam. But it's also about how their different skills came together to create something totally new and bold, right from scratch. And this slide really shows you the engine behind the idea. This was so much more than just a history report. The team brought all their different strengths to the table to build a whole ecosystem. We're talking chemistry for the actual product formulas, math and programming to build the smart algorithm for the app, and of course marketing to wrap it all up in a brand that tells this amazing story. All right, so we've got the ancient wisdom, we've got the modern team, but what did they actually create for you? What's the solution? Well, it's a super smart three-part system. It's a really simple, clear journey. Step 1, you get a proper diagnosis with their app to really understand your skin. Step 2, you get the remedy, a custom natural formula you can even make yourself. And Step 3, the ritual. This is where you turn skincare from a chore into a moment of true balance. So let's look at that first step, because it's maybe the most important, the diagnosis. The SHAM app is basically your personal skin detective. It takes the information you give it and uses a smart algorithm to figure out exactly what your skin needs. This isn't some generic online quiz, okay? This is a precise analysis designed to stop the guesswork, which, let's be honest, is what leads to all the irritation and wasted money in the first place. Okay, so once the app figures out your skin, you get the remedy. And this is where it gets really cool. It's a custom formula based on all that natural chemistry we talked about. It's designed to be totally natural, really effective for things like acne or redness, and get this, it's safe enough for you to make right in your own kitchen. That's what this is all about, empowerment. And finally, Step 3, the ritual. This is about making skincare an experience, not just slathering on some cream. A perfect example? They're moisturizing candles. Now, through some really clever chemistry, they created these candles with a super low melting point. That means the warm melted wax is totally safe to put on your skin. It gives you this amazing ambiance and hydration at the same time. It's the perfect blend of science and that holistic, Ma-inspired balance. So when you put it all together, what's the big idea? It's really simple, putting the power to control your skin's future right back where it belongs, in your hands. And this team absolutely delivered on that vision. They did the deep dive research into pharaonic skincare? Check. They built the SHAM website to educate everyone? Check. They developed the custom formulas for things like acne? Check. And they designed the whole concept for the diagnostic app. They nailed every single one of their goals.
And that really gets to the heart of their mission. See, SHAM isn't trying to sell you a product for the rest of your life. The goal is to give you the knowledge and the tools you need to take care of your skin all on your own. It's about shifting from being dependent on brands to being empowered yourself.
So yeah, think bold. Think SHAM. They've built this incredible bridge from an ancient papyrus scroll all the way to the smartphone in your hand. And it kind of makes you realize maybe the most revolutionary new idea is just rediscovering the wisdom we had all along. The future of skincare is definitely here. And wow, it is way more connected to our past than you'd ever think.